Yeah, it was those down attacks from the ground that really scared me. He hit you like 4 of them in a row.
Yeah, but that like main thing though was that some of them I was like, all right, this is fine to take while I'm on the ground and not in the air. Like I can eat this hit while I'm not in the air, but if I'm at the ledge, All right, we're gonna get in the true game number 1 here. We got MasterBlueSama on his inherent proper controller and BlitzLuigy, of course, on the One Woman. Big thing that Blitz did before that we saw was like the extreme pressure in the air, and I can already see like there's definitely an increased movement from MasterBlueSama. He's swinging a lot at a disadvantage, but like it definitely looks more natural. Oh, there we go. Suck ball. The neutral attack into it over and over and over off the rolls is just great.
Okay. MasterBlueSama getting some more damage this time.
Yeah, definitely looking a little bit better. Trying to find like a starter, but look at the way Blitz is constantly like anti-airing with these down attacks. It's like, look, I'm just gonna keep you out of the skies as often as possible. Try to go for a dodge down read to cover with the flying side special. And you got to be very careful when Wonder Woman's off stage while Lasso of Truth is on cooldown, because they can rip you back off stage using that and get a free reversal edge guard. That's something they do often. Over to chase in the air, down air, yeah. That's so scary because like you go for the up special or attack upwards to force them to go down because they don't want to go over you, and then you get a free down. You get a free down air. Like the only thing you have there pretty much is go outward, but that's scary because you're afraid they're gonna go off stage, go for the side air. So it's pretty easy to react.
That's a very fast down air.
Yeah, not the largest, but it's still when it does connect, it goes very quick, especially after a dodge. Like, it's almost instant after a dodge. That's why it's so frightening whenever they do dodge cancels off the side of the stage like that.
MasterBlueSama trying to push Blitz into the ceiling.
I like what MasterBlueSama. So I feel like MasterBlueSama is trying to go for some of the neutral charge armor like dashes, because you see how he's putting the jab out. Kind of as like a movement bait to hopefully get Blitz to overextend, but Blitz hasn't really kind of felt for that yet. As you can see, the uppercut take him out off the top.
Give up.
I think MasterBlueSama starting to find some openings in there.
It's definitely looking better already. I mean, you already got 1 stock compared to none. So that is a big improvement. Oh, gonna get the pull off the whip though, and going upwards, very smart, and using the armor to go on the way down towards the bottom so you can eat a hit if Blitz went off stage.
I never actually played Shaggy personally. Seeing the techniques in person.
I feel like with how much you've played Slice recently, it's like you should have all this memorized. Yeah, Shaggy definitely one of those characters you got to get used to with because of the strengths of that. But Blitz, all he needs is 1 good anti-air at this point. Like, well, I think up shield, or actually a down air on the ground would probably take it too, and that's going to be it right on cue. Yeah, just putting out a lot of anti-airs, just like make you stay still, and then Blitz just bursts in with the dare. But this is still way better alley, like compared to the last game. Well, tripling up because he's kept dodging and DIing outward, so might as well go chase for that. Trying to find a landing right now, and that lead was looking a bit better, or at least the combat from MasterBlueSama was definitely looking a bit better. But I feel like he's been kind of struggling in a similar way. Remember before how we were saying there's a lot of special attacks that were being swung to get down. It's like gotta be careful with how often you do them against a character like Wonder Woman.
Especially against all that super armor she has.
Gonna use the tank
Ooh,
combo.
that was a very nice chase.
Yeah, and the shockwave at the end too. That's something that you can forget about sometimes when you're chasing. That flying side special not going to find a mark though. Let's go for the down attack as an answer. It eats through the hit. That is a multi-hit. You got the grounded hit. You have your armor, so the armor's trade-off, and then you go for the last one to get knocked out. We have to turn off your notifications over there afterwards. Everybody's sneaking in to let us know what they're playing. But both of them going for down attacks. That one will go in favor of Blitz though because he has the armor break attached to it. I mean, MasterBlueSama. Wow. Okay, that was kind of funny. Blitz just stood still, saw the rage, knew that MasterBlueSama would go for a bait to try and get him to approach.
If
and
we
just
act
back off
justly.
No, just smacked them away. That was good patience on Blitz. Now, honestly, I think that patience is one of the biggest things you need against Shaggy. I think that being a little bit too aggressive will cost you against Shaggy, which is something I need to remember myself because I got to play Slice next. And it's easy to fall into Shaggy's trap where he kind of overwhelms you, and you can get very frustrated because you're trying to find any openings you can, and then you just get shut down because the armor beats you out and all the other options beat you out. But we're gonna get into game number 2, running it right back to Trophy's Edge.
Really excited to see how much Sama improves this match. Now that he kind of understands the matchup.
Yeah, I think yeah, Sama definitely looks better in some spots. Like he was trying to change up the way he landed, using things like that down special in the air to use the multi-hit to get down, going for more nairs, the flutter kicks to beat out armor on the down attack too. But he's been having a hard time in disadvantage. Whenever he gets hit in the sky, it's been borderline impossible to get down, mostly because he almost swings every time he gets hit on the way down. You gotta be careful.
He attacks back instead of dodging.
Which is, again, that's great to use against people in like the lower portion of the ladder because they are constantly swinging. But here in this position, against Blitz is currently chasing you all the way off stage, looking for a dare that's gonna find it, and yeah, all the resources were taken too. Like you got hit away, you got pushed back off stage before you could get the wall touch, so you're forced to have the side special there go all the way to the bottom. But if you go all the way to the bottom because you're free falling, Blitz could have just fell down the stairs.
Yeah. Very shaky situation.
Down attack, just spacing him out, go for another, that multiple neutral charge. Even if you attack decay that, you get stage control. I'd much rather have Shaggy off stage, down to low, than on stage any day of the week.
Yeah.
Like that, it's scary. Like, look at him, he's like stomping, like, he's just stomping on the ground, just like, bro, it's still hilarious to me that this game even exists with this character in it. After all the memes and all that, like, this game is quite literally empowered by the memes. Flying Psychic with the range, though, that was a good call. But that armor, once again, taking the hit on the Lasso Truth, that's a lot of defensive options there. Oh, yeah, go out there. Oh,
that armor was just on time.
That was so smart by Blitz. And then using that down attack, down special again, if that wasn't there, the fully charged down attack would have easily knocked him out.
Blitz is so good at recovering with that armor.
Blitz is really good at not just the recovery too, but like his mix-ups on the way that he lands. Like he's been so non-obvious. It's been very difficult to like kind of solve that. Oh, actually, that should have been MasterBlueSama. He had to dare on the dodge in. Like he definitely had the read on that, and he's like I think he just did it a second too early.
Sweet job, red team! Wow, not making that mistake again.
You beat Woda?
Nothing will stop me this time.
We have a lot more people here next week too, so we'll just keep working on it.
Shout out to Buddha the Wanderer.
Yeah, shout out to the best name that surprised me too. When I asked for like an entrance, I was like, "What's the name?" Buddha the Wanderer. Like, what? But yeah, he's got to head to work, so we're gonna just DQ him out and let him go. But that's gonna be Blitz, not DQing out, getting that dub right there at the end. There, it's gonna be a 2-0 for anybody who's confused. Apologies for the distraction at the end. But of course, we want to say goodbye and thank you to all the new players who are coming out. So I'm always a big fan of that. And yeah, so I mean, for MasterBlueSama, he's not out yet, and you still have plenty.